Hello, I'm Dr. Tydell, and I'm the facilitator of the Advanced Biology seminars at Cerritos College. Cerritos College has held advanced biology seminars for about the last 6 years. Advanced biology seminars are a group of students that are invited to participate on the basis of their exceptional achievements in biology and chemistry. And we meet for an hour a week for the semester to do some interesting things. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit more about what it's like. Many of you are planning to continue your education after you transfer. Maybe you're planning to transfer in biology and you want to make sure that you're ready. I hope some of you are considering a career in scientific research or a career in maybe as a physician. For all of those reasons, an advanced biology seminar may help you sharpen your skills and prepare you for success as you move from Cerritos College into your next program. The advanced biology seminars right now, we're meeting by Zoom for an hour a week. There are two different seminars. One is called Strange Biology. I'll tell you why in a second. It meets from 11 to noon on Fridays. And then there's a medical research seminar that meets from 1 to 2 o'clock on Fridays. I'll have this again at the end, but you can email me for an application, or you can find an application at my personal webpage. And since my name is Dr. Tydell, my webpage is C. Tydell. But you can always find personal web pages for your professors if you just search for them in the search engine at the Cerritos College homepage. The deadline for the application this semester is February 5th, and the seminars are going to start on Friday the 12th. So let me tell you a little bit about the seminars. One of the seminars is called Strange Biology. And in Strange Biology, we study extreme organisms and biological systems. So far, even if you've taken 200 and 201 in the biology series, you've primarily been learning how things usually work here on planet Earth. And from a human point of view, how things usually work is very often how humans are doing things, or how the organisms that are immediately around us are doing things. But the truth is that there are many organisms that seem to be breaking the rules. Let me give you an example. This image here, this is a hot spring from Yellowstone National Park. And to give you some context, those right there, those are people that are standing on a walkway. Now, the water here in this hot spring is almost at the boiling point of water, and yet there are organisms that are living in it. We have learned, all of us, that if you want to sterilize something, you put it in boiling water for a while, and that kills everything, right? Well, it kills a lot of things, and there are reasons for that have everything to do with the foundational information that you've learned so far about protein structure and enzyme function and phospholipid bilayers of cell membranes, right? But there are some forms of life that not only can survive in water like this, but if you bring them to a temperature that's colder than this, they will die. So these pretty colors, the orange and the yellow, and then some of this green, that is all life that is living near the boiling point of water. There is an entire ecosystem on planet Earth that does not use energy from sunlight at all for its energy. And yet there are things that look like crabs and things that look like tube worms that are living in this ecosystem. And the way they do it is one of the things that we talk about in Strange Biology. There are other things we talk about, like there are true mummies on planet Earth. Okay, they're not exactly mummies, but there is an organism called the tardigrade. Actually, tardigrade is a whole phylum of life. And some of the tardigrades can be dehydrated completely under research science conditions for as long as 30 years they come back to life with a drop of water, and they've been dead for 30 years. Okay, like how does that happen? That's a tardigrade. We don't know if tardigrades have a thirst for human souls, but so far all the researchers have done okay. But otherwise, they're just like mummies. While tardigrades are in their dehydrated state, scientists have exposed them to the vacuum of space and towards incredibly intense uh, radiation, and yet it doesn't damage them at all, leading some people to hypothesize that something like a tardigrade could have actually traveled here in a meteor from another planet. Anyway, that's another thing that we talk about. What other topics do we talk about? Oh, that's a tardigrade through a microscope. Oh, tardigrades are kind of famous. They were in Ant-Man. This is a tardigrade in Ant-Man, and I put this picture up last semester, and I went, oh my God, is that COVID-19 in the background of Ant-Man? I don't know. If it is, they've got the scale off because tardigrades are much bigger than a viral particle. But we also talk about other things. We talk about how there is a mammal that has a sixth sense. There are electric eels that can generate so much electricity that they can kill you with an electrical pulse. And how does that happen? And would it surprise you to know that there are cells in the human heart that can do the same thing? Right? Those are the kinds of things we talk about in strange biology. And the strength of strange biology is it takes the stuff that you've memorized and puts them into your brain in a way that allows you to think about how things are happening, which prepares you for the advanced levels of your biology classes and certainly prepares you to do scientific research. Then there are the medical research seminars. Now, medical research seminars are particularly for people that are thinking about applying to medical schools, partly because the format of the medical research seminars are things called passage sets that I got from the MCAT test, which is the test you take if you want to apply to medical school. However, we are looking at all of this from a medical research scientist point of view. And so those of you who are interested in going into research should also be interested in the medical research seminars. The way this seminar is formatted, it is also designed to allow you to work with other people in a way that improves your test-taking skills. These problem sets that we tackle are wicked hard, and learning how to approach answering these questions will polish up your test-taking skills. It also, both of these seminars allow you to meet other people that are on the same educational path that you're on. You might be the only person that you know who wants to be a research biologist. You might be the only person you know who wants to go to medical school. It can feel a little bit lonely. Joining the advanced biology seminars allows you to join with other people that are on your same path and are sharing all of the tips and tricks that they have learned, as well as being people to rely on to alert you to new opportunities. The medical research seminar and the strange biology seminar, they both look really good on your resume. And you guys are young, so you're early in your educational career, and there's not much on your educational resume. But medical research seminars, strange biology seminars, these are things that when you are applying to get into someone's research lab, they see that, and that puts you a step above all of your peers, right? More than one of the former research seminar students has told me that it helped me get a lab internship after they transferred to their four-year institution. Also, if you got strange biology on your seminar, you know that that's something that the the interviewer is going to ask you about, and then you can tell them about tardigrades. Okay, not the stuff I just said, that's boring. The nitty gritty, the how it really works stuff, and it'll make you look so smart and interesting. So what are the requirements? Applications, first of all, are all evaluated individually. So if you don't meet one of the details on the requirements, if you're really interested, I still encourage you to apply because the committee evaluates every application. Students need to have a cumulative GPA of 3.3 or better. This is one of the requirements that if you started off your school time at Cerritos College, didn't know what you wanted to do, messed around a little bit, but once you figured out what you want to do, now you've got a good GPA. That's one of the things that we'll take into consideration. You have to have passed Math 80 or higher with at least a B. You have to have passed Chem 110 or higher with at least a B. You have to have passed English 100 or higher with at least a B. And you need to have taken at least either Bio 120, Zo 120, or AP 120 with at least a B. The farther you've gone into chemistry and biology, the more useful you will find participating in the seminars. If you're really early in your career, the seminars can be a little bit overwhelming. And so unless you've got a pretty good background, I would encourage you maybe to wait a semester before you apply. So that's it. Those are the advanced biology seminars. This semester, the applications are due February 5th, and the seminars start February 12th. We meet every Friday. Every so often, we will take a Friday off if everyone in the seminar has got a big exam coming up or something like that. And here is my email. I am Dr. Tydell. You can email me at ctydell@cerritos.edu. I'm happy to send you an application, or you can find an application at, let's see if this works. No, no, pen, highlighter, no. Okay, at my personal webpage, which you can find here, or you can just look me up, Tydell, on the Cerritos College homepage. I really hope that you'll consider applying, if not this semester, then in a future semester, or tell a friend.